What's good, everyone? I wanted to, think I need to work on my intros, most definitely. I know I keep saying what's good, everyone, and all that other stuff when I make a video, but nah, not really a check in or anything. I just wanted to put a video out. Freaking. I feel like I can talk about this subject because I am a sneakerhead, so I can address it. So, um, I kind of find it funny, you know. You can't really go based off what you see like on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and even the news nowadays. But fucking, as far as politics go, uh, for whatever reason, because of the tariffs and all that shit being a big deal, I guess China like telling on everybody. And what I mean by that is like, as far as sneakers, like brand goods like Jordan, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, like all those high end brand names, like apparently because of the tariff shit, China's like, all right, we got some for your ass. We the plug, y'all. Like some shit like that. I think it's kind of funny. Personally, I will be really, really surprised if StockX and Goat are still going to be a thing after this. Like, it's the reason why I even wanted to touch on it on some real shit. I have spent money on shoes, mainly Jordan brands and off whites. Like, even now, like, I'm not gonna say what amount I'm not gonna go past today, but like I've been that dumbass that spent $2,000-3,000 on shoes before. Not recently, but when I was like coming into the sneaker game, man, fucking I think I think my first exclusive shoe was the Unions. My Union ones. Yeah. And I remember I financed for them through the Affirm app. I wouldn't recommend that. You can use Affirm for other shit. You can use Affirm to take trips. You can use Affirm to buy equipment if you need it, to start. I would say use Affirm to buy crypto, but don't use it to buy clothing or things that's not gonna. Well, yeah, I would. Knowing what I know now about financing and just spending money better, I wouldn't. There's just certain money you shouldn't pay for footwear. I've been that dumbass, and again, from a guy who owns, whether it's Jordan, Timberland, Chucks, Vans, Adidas, the off whites, it's not that. And I'm not trying to sound like a hypocrite or ungrateful, but being a sneakerhead versus having like land and properties and all that, being a sneakerhead is not really a flex. I'd much rather hear that you got like 3 different properties and you a landlord, racking in money than hear that you got 200 pairs of shoes. That's just me though. But China pulled a Trump and Trump pulled a China, if that makes sense. It was kind of like when people do things that are not in favor of them to be like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, I'm telling. That's how I kind of see the brand thing. And so, but yeah, I as a sneakerhead, and then just for this first half of the video, I think luxury goods, whether they be handbags, shoes, clothing, I think for the knowing what we know now, it's about to take a very interesting turn. Man, listen, I if everything coming from China, well, I think we all kind of really knew this to an extent. I didn't I didn't think you have to watch whatever you well interpret it however you want. I feel like you got to watch your own videos, but it's kind of like there's a lot of people in the sneaker community that I follow. Not really anymore because I kind of outgrew it. Like I like what I like. I think like at one point in time, I think I would collect like 20 shoes a year. Now I think I just reverted back to just like maybe one or four out the year because again, it's kind of like most of these shoes re-release anyway every 5 years. But anyway, I said all that to say this, like, what was it? The Louis Vuitton bags, and then like, what was it? I think people got in the luxury business, like the fine, like the handbag shit anyway, because again, like they were worth something as far as resale. But now, like you know what? I'm over here thinking about Jordan. I'm really worried about the Louis Vuitton brands, the Off-White brands, like all these brands that have like, I'm not gonna say tricked, and people probably still gonna buy regardless, but like we really put a lot of value into materialistic things. Like if you have $10,000 jeans or a $10,000 coat and it says Louis, Gucci, you know, I think that just kind of like said wealth, you know, rich. I'm doing good. Not really, because I know motherfuckers who have some of these items and they still. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I really, if people still continue to buy when we were just told like, hey, these people are buying these products from us for like $30-$40, putting a little tags, putting their tag on our brands and selling it to you for 3, 4, 5, tens of thousands of dollars. Like, I don't know, man. That's, man. But again, do your own research. But I just felt the need, just part of this video, just to speak on that. Like, I'm kind of like, wow. And I can't really say shit because I'm part of the problem. I was that dumbass. I was like, I wouldn't tell anybody today, especially the way, man. And I've even, well, sneaker boutiques, but I've even read sold sneakers. So at one point in time, I mean, there was money to be made in this, but not anymore. Like most shit, like what was it? Like the Cement 4s that are about to come back out in May. I still have my pair that re-released in what 2013, 2016, again in 2019. That's why I was saying, like, I still got my 2019 pair. Well, I forgot what year it came out, but I still got my pair. You know, and I got so like it. Mind you, I didn't really start wearing my sneakers until 2021 in the gym and all that other stuff. But what was it? The Legend Blues that re-released when they came out. I was like, dog, what the fuck? Like it. You've seen so much shit in rotation, and then I don't know. I feel like Jordan has made a lot of money. I don't know if he's gonna be making any more money after a while. Well, we'll see. I mean, that's still a really good. I think it's just like looking back on how much I've spent on shoes and how much they're like actually worth. That's a different type of side hustle, isn't it? And then at one point in time, I even came up in an era like it was supply and demand. That was the biggest thing I heard from sneaker boutiques. It was kind of like, hey, why are you selling these shoes for so much? Supply and demand, supply. Like you're not going to be able to, especially if people figure out how to get a plug actually from a China factory. Man, that's supply and demand. Shit, a lot of sneaker boutiques are probably going to go out of business. There's no money. Even now, there's no. Ever since COVID, I say money in sneakers stopped. In 2020, between 2020 and 2022, people were not making money in sneakers anymore. Especially when they became general release shoes. Ain't no way, like, yeah. And like I said, I've sold some shoes. My band bred ones, my freaking, I didn't even know it at the time, but my ones sold for more. Like my Shadow ones, My band ones, my bread ones, they sold more than my 11s and 14s and even my 4s. But I've made money off shoes, but I think the last time I made some real money off shoes was 2018. And then at that point I was like, hey, there's really no point in me even reselling. I'm just gonna. And the only reason I was a little bitter at the time before I started wearing my shoes, because I would resell shoes and not get to wear them, and that was actually kind of heartbreaking. Not no more, but yeah, I think how we look at certain brands as a whole is about to change. Honestly, like damn, dude, I've man, that's crazy. On to the next subject. I also wanted to address and speak on just content creating. I know I've been lagging. I've been lagging on my channel as far as the interviews. I'm gonna set the timer and I'm just gonna stream maybe for 2 hours tonight. Try to, but y'all, I relapsed again. And what I mean by that, fucking staying up all during the night after the gym and then just sleeping during the day. And I start school in May, mainly all online, which really shouldn't be a problem. But hopefully I'll have 2 interviews done this week. I know one is set in stone for Sunday, but I don't know. When I get in a mental funk, like it's just, and this right here between the streaming, the gym, content creating, this really does kind of make me happy, regardless of the engagement I get or I don't get. You know, I'm still very appreciative for my channel too. Slowly still growing, but it's still growth, you know. But as far as the relapse, the mental relapse, what I mean, you know, but it's just, I'm in a position that I wanted to be in for the longest time. And I'm happy, but I don't know what to do. Like I can really pick and choose how I want to deal with people, like fully pick and choose how I want to deal with people. And for me, as of right now, the best thing for me is not dealing with them at all. I've never been, even since I was a kid to an adult to right now, like that's now, mind you, again, it is because of the circumstances, me being disability, all that other stuff. I still have steady income coming in. And I am very, very grateful for that. But for right now, I'm okay. And I haven't been okay for the longest time. And man, I honestly don't know what to do. That's why I've been lagging, because it's kind of like I never needed to interview people I wanted to. And I still want to. But I'm only going to speak for me. I'm not going to speak for everybody. But the worst thing you want to do with somebody like me, especially in the position that I am in, is leave me alone with my thoughts. Again, and the only reason I say it like that, because of the position I'm in now, again, it all depends on circumstance. You know, I know that if I was a bum and I needed to work, then it would be a different story. Completely different story. But I'm not. So, but a position like this, I don't want to abuse. And I don't think you can, but the only thing I got to worry about is just social interaction and possibly unintentionally offending somebody out in the street, me filling up some gas or going to the grocery store. Chances of that very, very slim, but I'm not in a position to where I'm a target, or in my mind where I feel like a target. I'm not in a position where I go to a job that I hate, and I hate the environment and even the people that I'm around. I'm by myself and I know how to be by myself. Still got little worries here and there, but yeah. But other than that, just wanted to speak on the sneaker thing, wanted to do a video. I'm going to get back to doing the interviews, so for those who truly enjoyed doing that, those who supported my channel, those who, I am going to get back to that. I promise. Like I said, I'm up here, I'm everywhere. But everything's good, so anyway, I'm going to get back to these edits, stream, post this, and then, yeah. Y'all be good. Peace.